by Kim Anderson, who is a philanthropist, a social entrepreneur, recently opened Plant City, also one of the most inspirational figures in Rhode Island on gathering together the business community and showing the business community can and needs to work on the climate crisis.
Admit that I'm a total novice to this. I was invited to speak. I had no idea. I thought I was going to be sitting down with a few legislators. So bear with me. But I agree with Barnaby 100%. This is an existential threat to our planet. Not just Rhode Island, because so goes the globe, so goes the nation, so goes Rhode Island. So I have been an investor against climate crisis for 5 years. And then 4 years ago, and that involves solar, renewable, other things, carbon sequestration, battery storage, whatever we could find that we thought was going to be helping towards a solution. And then 4 years ago, my son asked us to watch 2 movies, and it completely changed our life. So one was Forks Over Knives, and one was Cowspiracy. And the science is settled on climate crisis and on the contribution of animal agriculture to climate crisis and to health. So what I decided to do was to start investing in plant-based food companies with him. You guys know Beyond Meat, Impossible Burger. So 4 years ago when I said I was a plant-based food investor, people looked at me like I had 2 heads. As soon as Beyond Meat went IPO, everybody understood what we were doing. And we're trying to move millions of people from animal agriculture to plant-based eating, and the reason is, as everybody here is an environmentalist, must be plant-based, right? Because all animal agriculture combined is greater than all global transportation combined. So we're not going to get electric vehicles all turned over tomorrow. And as hard as we are investing in solar arrays, and I put up a 250 kilowatt array last year, we're investing in 1 million square feet of arrays in Los Angeles, wherever we can do it, wherever our money can be put to good use, we can all make a decision 3 times a day to eat whole food, plant-based, and move away from animal agriculture. It is the one thing that we can all make a difference on right away. So in order for me to put some language to that, I created Plant City. Okay, I wanted to show people that it's easy to eat, it's delicious to eat, it's not just, you're not going to just have to eat salad and tofu for the rest of your life. And I want to tell you what the impact of serving 280,000 guests in our first 7 months has. 80% of our customers are not plant-based. We have saved 1.9 million pounds of carbon from the atmosphere, 2.8 million square feet of forest, 4.2 million pounds of grain, and 102 million gallons of water in 7 months, in one restaurant, 4 restaurants. We're also compostable, 100% compostable. Right, and I do these things because I am begging this state and this legislature to join me and to do their fair share of what my family is doing. This is the biggest threat we have for our children and for our grandchildren. Yes, we can look at geothermal, we can look at tidal, we can do all of these solar arrays, but we need to have meaningful legislation on things like composting, tax incentivization, all the things that need to happen to make it easier for people to do this. I was at the med school yesterday. I showed a movie called The Game Changers. Please watch it, to 500 students. And then they went and wiped out every plant-based option that the school offered. All the schools in Rhode Island should be plant-based. It's the safest and healthiest way to eat, scientifically proven. I mean, we have a healthcare crisis cost here as well. This thing pulls the levers of everything. Composting. We should be working with every restaurant to be doing that, every school, every hospital. I've diverted 90 tons of product and material and food scraps from the landfill in 7 months. I have 1,000 pounds a day picked up. It's actually less expensive than waste management. And that 90 tons is not going to sit in a landfill and create methane, which is far more devastating in the near run than carbon. Both are devastating, but the shelf life of methane, somebody who knows more than I can tell you, is very, very bad. So I'm here to beg the legislature to take meaningful action, and for everyone in this room to watch the movie The Game Changers and to take personal action, because if we're out there advocating for the environment, we certainly have to be making these decisions in our personal lives as well. I hope you come visit us, but this is not about money, this is about mission. Thank you.